Hello everyone and welcome to Number 9 Farms. Today I am going to be starting to freeze dry some lemons. I have bought some lemons at, which is the Meyer lemon, at Costco and the local grocery store here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to wash them really well, and that's just going to be simple, a little bit of lemon juice and a little tiny bit of like Dr. Bronner soap. To kind of get the wax off and everything. If you can get the organic ones, it's much better. But that you know can be hard to find too. But a lot of people also have their own trees. But here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, I have these little trees, but they're nowhere near ready for lemons. The Inquisitive Farm Wife actually invited me to this event, which is the freeze dried February 23, and I am so very happy to be a part of it. She had messaged me on Instagram, which I am StampMom9 on Instagram, and I didn't even see the message or even know how to open the message or anything. And once I did, there was only one spot left, so here I am. But we have 4 Jars, who is also one of the supporters, and they're going to be giving away gifts. They make the lids, and Bruce, you want to show them the little towel here? How cute.
Sure I do.
And then we also have Brian over at Retired in 40, which I'm sure all our freeze-dry friends here know Brian, and he's also going to be having some things for giveaways. And the Angela at the Inquisitive Farm Wife, I think she's going to be giving away some gifts on Fridays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's going to be stuff like little stickers or things like that, or things from other homesteads or other freeze-dry folks. And guess what the grand prize is going to be? Bruce, anybody?
I have
Yes?
no idea.
Well, it's going to be a medium freeze dryer. And the medium freeze dryer is going to be given away on March 3rd, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, okay guys, let's get started. Just wanted to also show y'all this too. We're freeze drying potatoes, and these particular ones are going in the freezer, but we have done 2 crates now full of potatoes. If anybody else watched us, we had 375 pounds this year, but I will show you those the freeze-dried ones next. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut these lemons. Alright, so I used one of these little brushes that I use for just my vegetables, and I've cleaned all the lemons now, and of course I went through and got anything that had that was soft or anything like that I knew was not gonna be able to be cut. So everything, I'm gonna let it sit in this lemon juice and the little bit of the Dr. Bronner soap, and then while I am gone for my walk, that way it's 8 degrees outside, so I should get really cold. But anyways, that way it'll go ahead and I'll rinse them again once I get back in, and then I'll start slicing them. And I want to take all the seeds out as much as possible, if not all of them. So I've been slicing them. I've got the first tray done. I'm going to go ahead and move these out to our wide open freezer. It is about now getting down to about 3 degrees, so that's Fahrenheit. So I'm going to but everything is going well, cutting them just nicely. I've been using about a 1/4 inch of thickness and just slicing out popping out the little seeds, and then there you have it.
You got such skills.
All right, so I'm down now to the last tray, but of course, look, I still have this many onions. My
That's an
goodness.
onion? That's a strange looking
Goodness
onion.
gracious. Lemons done. So what I want to do is I'm going to use the parchment paper, and I'm probably going to bring the other trays back in because I want to get them all done. And I don't do any measuring or anything. I just kind of lay it up
she
there.
doesn't.
Well, it all works out.
Yes, it does.
So, and of course, I did end up cutting myself.
As always.
That is not true.
Oh, that was a priceless look. I'm thinking
That
about
is
buying her
not
one of those gloves to wear whenever time she has a knife in
That
her.
is not true.
I know. I like messing with my
Okay,
princess.
it slipped. But anyways, what I wanted to say too is you could use a mandolin, and also another thing that I want to make a point to, but I'm used to this, but a lot of people have sensitive hands, and like a lot of my friends even, you might want to use gloves because the acid in them can irritate your fingers. So I'm just letting you know that. I meant to say that at the beginning. But anyways, that was it. I'm just going to lay another piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the other ones till I'm finished with all of the lemons. I started to say onions again. Okay. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you the potatoes. This is 19 hours. And look at that. They're just as nice as they can be. So we're going to get these all, but this is perfect for soup. Perfect for doing like a gratin with a little bit thicker potato, or even some of your casseroles. So,
Or just frying them in a cast iron skillet for breakfast.
oh, that was some of the, oh yeah, and then down at the bottom I did
Cilantro.
some cilantro and some butternut squash that I had grown and I cooked, and I didn't need no more that night, and I was like, cook too much. Alright, so we'll be back with the lemons next. Alright, so guys, I took these off of my big wide world freezer, and here we have it. They're pre-frozen, and I am putting them in. And these wonderful lids that Harvest Right sent me are absolutely amazing.
Thanks,
And
Dave.
yes, thanks, Dave Barlow.
Thank you for everything.
So,
And you have my address if you have anything else you'd like to send. We're always welcome to go to the mailbox and see something good.
yeah.
Hint, hint, hint.
All right, well, guys, let's see how long this takes. It shouldn't take too long. Pre-frozen and everything. I'm excited to see this and try. Continue. All right, she's freezing. See you soon. All right, guys, it's been 30 hours and 12 minutes, which is a little bit more than I was expecting, honestly, for being pre-frozen. But
We did have it loaded pretty good, didn't we?
look at there. So let's take the big one and look. They break really easy.
All right, you're all done.
They smell so good.
All right.
And that's the one that had the double layer, so you can see. All right, so now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put them in a jar. We're going
to grind them up.
In a bowl. And I'm going to grind them all up, and I'm going to make the lemon powder that I'm going to be using in some of my recipes and into my drinks. So I'll bring you up when I get back upstairs. Alright guys, so I've got the lemons up here, froze dry.
Froze dry. That's a new machine. I haven't seen that one.
Okay, so I've got the chop, I don't know what you want to call this.
The chopper.
The blade. So I'm just going to put a few in here and go ahead and grind it up. And I'm sure if you have other things that would work as well for however you grind up some of your things. So let's see here. And I'm just going to do the pulp. Yeah? Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, it smells really good. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more in.
I think that lemon powder would be good in a month.
Oh my gosh. Don't even say that word.
I can't say that word. Look at that, how good that looks. Smells so good, the whole room smells like it too.
So most of the time, whenever I'm doing these kind of things, more is better than less on these. So we'll go ahead and add a bunch more. And this was only 2 trays too. So Look at that.
That looks
all right,
really
well,
good.
I'll bring you back once it's all chopped up. Okay guys, so it's all ground up and it turned out really well. I got about maybe 5.5 to 6 cups. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a jar. I'm gonna put one, like a full jar and then a little small jar, just so I can just keep pouring back and forth, because I like to make lemon water. And a lot of times I pretty much make lemon water. I've been making that for, gosh, since like forever. I can't even tell you. But there's a new thing that I've wanted to try, is to mix a little bit of the stevia powder with it to kind of make it a little sweet also. So I'll show you that, and I'll be back with some of the benefits and some of the health benefits as well, and also other things you can do with the powder. Hey guys, so I'm back here and I've got the lemon powder all packed up. This was a lot fuller, but I have been using it now for 2 days. So this is the cup I've been using, and at first I wanted to have like this. I've been buying this for a while. I bought 4 in the past now. This is my 4th package, and these are $25, which to me is expensive, because we live on a budget, and that is not quite in the budget. My husband's shaking his head. Oh my God, I didn't know it cost that much.
It's only not in the budget if it's my $25.
Okay, so this is another thing that I used to use, but then when I found out that it was actually not good for you at all, that's when I switched to this, which is my teenage boys joke around and say, oh, it's Bobby approved. And because you do need to make sure that you are eating things that are healthy as much as possible. And also, this one was Bobby approved, so I got this one to mix with the lemon powder. And I found that I didn't really need this with the lemon powder, because these are Myers lemons. And another thing about that is, if this has that sweet taste too, because it is the Myers. But however, had it been just the regular lemons, it would have that more acidic taste that I kind of like. So that, because this has a nice flavor as well. And that doesn't mean that I won't buy it again, but honestly, I'm loving the lemon powder that I've done. At first I did 4 scoops of lemon powder and 1 scoop of this, and this is a 1/4 teaspoon. But I found later on that all I needed was 2 scoops with just this and not that, because I didn't even like that with it. But I like to have a little bit of flavor. So I did make myself some notes to kind of help y'all with a little bit of the ideas of what you could do with lemon powder. We could put it in tea. You could put it in your water, like I've done here. Baked goods. Think lemon blueberry muffins, your frostings, sauteed vegetables, which we like to have a lot, muffins, which I said, body care products. You could use this in a sugar scrub, soaps, salves, just about anything. Just remember, anytime you're using a lemon product, it can be photosensitivity. So if you're out in the sun a lot, it can be your skin can be photosensitive to it. You could make your own lemon salt, lemon pepper, which there's a bunch of recipes on the internet if you want to check those out and make yourself some lemon pepper seasoning. You could make some fish seasonings. Think about that, Bruce. I know Bruce's brain is going, oh yeah. Custom seasonings. Make something like a garlic lemon powder. Anything else. You can mix in with granola. And then I also did a bunch of, talked about that. Okay, so it's 1 tablespoon per cup of flour. So if your recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, use 2 tablespoons. The lemon zest. So say you want to use a lemon zest in, say, a pound cake. Use 1 teaspoon per 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon zest. So that's 1 teaspoon of this. And some of the benefits, now I'm not a doctor or anything, but I did do a lot of research on the benefits. Vitamin C, which is one key element for this. And a lot of times if you have like a lot of bleeding gums, it could be a possibility that you have a vitamin C deficiency, which a lot of times this time of year, we're naturally prone to lower vitamin C because it is winter and we don't eat as many fruits and vegetables as, just from genetics, history. So it's a powerful antioxidant, vitamin C is. It can help you with anxiety. Vitamin B's also. It helps to promote brain health. Supportive of weight loss. And dear God, I better have the whole thing. Because I have gained 30 pounds since my back surgeries. Specific polyphenols, okay? I will put those on the screen because I really don't know how to say those, but those things are also very benefit, helps lower blood pressure, which I talk to a lot of people, and that is also an issue. It can help freshen your breath, and it helps improve digestion. And then, of course, we talk about the limonene. And now this goes back to, before I've said in some of my videos, when a friend of ours who had Hep C, one of the things his doctor told him to do was to eat the pith of the lemons and oranges. And he used to say, and this was back, early 2000s when he was telling us this. And so, after that, I didn't make it like really, I never really took the pith off of the oranges and oranges and stuff. But I did say they were high in fiber with that. But the limonene is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antiviral. So perhaps maybe since it was clearing out the liver, since with the Hep C, maybe the antiviral was helping that. I don't know the exact reason why. He didn't ever tell me. It also has good terpenes, and we all know what terpenes are from... Okay, so the fiber, lower your cholesterol, and good for heart health. So I'm very, very happy with this lemon powder, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna go get more because the Myers lemons are not always readily available. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more because I can tell you right now, I am loving it in my drink. And all I do is do the 2 scoops and then put my water in, and it really is very good. So thanks guys, and I hope you get to win one of the prizes that's being offered, and maybe one of you will win that freeze dryer from Harvest Right. All right, well, thank you.